Hello Virgo, hello my beautiful earth sign. So welcome back, my name is Summer. Today I'm going to bring you a general energy read for your sign and the person you're inquiring about for matters of the heart, love, for the month of September, okay? So as always, this is a general reading. If you want a more personalized reading, click down below. I'm not big on a big spiel before reading, so let's go ahead and get started. I pulled your first card as a different type of message for you guys. Somebody needs to hear it from the Lunar Nomad Oracle deck, okay? So what I pulled for Virgo, a message for you, or it's about the person you're inquiring about, however it resonates with you, okay? Your card for the month of September is Snake. So I feel like this is going on a deeper level for you guys in the month of September, okay? So let's hit the key notes about the snake, okay? First, I want you to think about what the snake means to you. The first word that comes into your head, okay? Now, the snake can indicate deception, attack, difficulties, envy, wisdom, writhing, and a bad omen, okay? So, let's go ahead and get into it, Virgo, because I feel like overall what I feel like this means for you, this could just be for some, but this is like a kind of a wake-up call that you are swallowing and enduring poison even though you know it's bad for you, in a sense of a relationship, in a sense of a person that you are connected with or have been connected with or still holding on to, or somebody that's in your surroundings. It's like, no, I can handle it. I'd rather, take this poison, I can handle it, than watch them leave, okay? And sooner or later, you are going to feel the bite. You're going to feel the sting of the snake, okay? So let's get into it. It's kind of saying that you are overwhelmed by the desire of wanting something so bad, regardless of the consequences. Now the snake, they claim it as a feminine energy. She awakens your deepest cravings that make you forgo caution. She slithers through your mind, deep in your body, and takes all of your senses away. You feel completely disarmed and defenseless when you are around this person. You feel powerless by their influence, and you kind of slip into a euphoria when you're in their energy or when they talk to you. You find yourself stepping into the mouth of danger. This also indicates a certain sexual appeal, a sexual nature. You tend to get lost in ecstasy, daydreaming about this person, being with this person. It's kind of like lust overtakes your reason. And even though, you have those red flags, the consequences flee your mind. You don't even care when you're around them or talking to them. The portion of your brain that controls our animal instincts and the deep desire for survival goes out the window. And it even gets deeper. Like it's a very, very good note. I want you guys to pay close attention to this, because when you're seeking desire into negative and bad habits and destructive cycles, it's like you're still indulging in it even though you know it's bad for you. This also indicates that you could have a hot head, a hot temper, and have a sharp tongue. And that can be dangerous for you. So kind of watch your tongue in the month of September. The snake can also represent the loss of control of our emotions and our desires, and letting someone take our power away from us. When the snake appears, it's because this person's charming nature has led you to some hazardous action and situations. The snake comes in forms of another person or situation that seems enticing but can lead to peril. It disguises itself as love when it really is just lust. As convincing as the snake is, there's always an underlying feeling of something just not being right. So what you need to ask yourself this month, Virgo, is, am I in the midst of a passionate indulgence at my cost or well-being? This also does indicate that this could be a too good to be true situation that's falling in your path. When this shows up, your inner alarm is alerting you to the danger ahead. In other ways, you are landing in danger willingly. Knowing when something is a true danger means looking at the subtle signs or red flags that you choose to ignore. Do you stand to be harmed? Could your actions have negative consequences? What are you giving for the getting? A snake-like person, when it appears in your life, can be charming. They can be manipulative and very intelligent, twisting the facts for selfish gain. They are very self-serving and harmful. It persuades you to do things that only break you down in the end. It also may indicate that you are in an abusive relationship, a codependency that leads to ongoing cycles of pain. There could be some sort of addiction. The snake believing that somehow you are immune to this bite, but sooner or later you will feel the sting. Willingly swallowing this poison can only lead to destruction. You might find yourself on a winding path filled with painful twists and turns. Sometimes you may convince yourself that there is no other option or present path, however painful, will eventually lead to your desires. You can choose to indulge in this and go on a more dark path, or you can survive. Sometimes we slip into survival mode unwillingly, knowing and acting out of fear and scared you may lose this person. Your ultimate message here, Virgo, is to break the gaze. Break the gaze from the snake. They have a power over you that you keep letting them bite you and sting you, and you're willingly doing this. So break the gaze. Okay? So that is a message for someone out there. But for now, let's go ahead and get into the regular deck and see what's going on, what else is going on for you in the month of September for the person that you're inquiring about matters of the heart. I already did pre-shuffle, but I'll shuffle a few more times just for the camera. All right, Virgo, September. Here we go. What's going on for matters of the heart for Virgo in September? We have the Star. So I feel like you had a lot of hope that this relationship, whatever this was for you with this person, was going to come out very good, very fulfilling life, very happy, very pleasurable. And for a bit, yeah, you were satisfied. You felt very inspired at the beginning. This definitely was someone from the past that you've given many chances or that has come and gone. But you felt like this time would be the time that you would have satisfaction in this. And that they've healed, they've done their work, you know. But what this is telling me is that taking this person back or believing in this person has closed you off to your closest people, has closed you off to like friends or family. It's like you sought advice too much for too long from others around you, people that were close to you, and they learned about too many bad things that this person had done to you. So you feel like you can't go to them now, or in the recent past you couldn't go to them because they would only have negative things to say. So you've really been dealing with this on your own. So So you really haven't been seeking advice, even though you want to, in the worst type of way. So you're really trying to come to your own wisdom within yourself. Make some sort of sound judgment about this person. You're finally trying to use your common sense. Hiding your emotion, not letting it get in the way, trying to be more of a practical person, more analytical, and restrain yourself from indulging with this person. Yeah, you're really holding back, and it's really hard for you. It's really hard for you. Let's see the person that you're thinking about. What's going on with them for the month of September? I feel like you are giving them another chance, though. This feels like you guys are coming into communication, or you've been thinking about it, but you feel like it's not in the best judgment because you're keeping it a secret. So you're really keeping yourself restrained and not getting too excited. So we have your person as the Four of Swords. They've been secluded. They have abandoned you in some sort. That one flipped over, and I feel like I should take it. This is either them feeling abandoned by you, or you feeling abandoned by them. Someone offered a new beginning. Someone sent out a message, a simple message, that they've been reflecting and they really want to make things work. They don't want to abandon the situation. And I feel like someone kind of just left someone hanging and left them in complete seclusion, and there's some sort of abandonment feeling in this situation. I do feel like someone is either over obsessing about this situation, or this could be someone having a mental disorder like depression, is what I'm getting. Recycled thoughts going on and on and on. So this is weird because this is your person and they feel like you have broke their heart. But really, what I feel, Virgo, is that you did this to them. You know, you were very disappointed. You thought that you guys would persevere over any obstacles, over any trouble, any adversary, any turmoil. But you guys had always conflicting ideas. So I feel like there was a breakup. There was a detachment. But you thought you guys could work it out. You thought you guys could make it through it. Because you always have before. You always have, eventually come back together. You've always put in the effort. And you thought you would, they would see your efforts and how much you've had to endure and how long you've had to put up with this type of things from them. But it's like this offer, when you message them, they didn't message you back. They gave you no response. They gave you no answer. It feels like they disrespected you. They didn't even acknowledge you. They didn't even have the respect to acknowledge this. Acknowledge your ideas. You feel like you brought them good news when they didn't even deserve it. So they're very conflicted at this point in September that you guys can come out of this. But they don't know if you guys can make it through this. They don't really know if they can move forward from this. They do feel the separation. They do feel the heartbreak. They do acknowledge the grief that they've caused you. They do know that you've been sad about this. And honestly, they're feeling it too. But they really don't know how to move forward with this. And I feel like that's the main reason why they're not responding to you. because they don't feel like you guys can make it out of it this time. So let's see what your person wants from you, Virgo, in the month of September. They really expect that the difficulties are going to change and that you guys will work it out like you have done before, and that your relationship will return to good health, that your relationship will regain stability, and that you guys will overcome the difficulties that you've been going through. Someone has some hidden deception that they're not talking about, and they feel like it's going to come out. Not hidden secrets, hidden deception. And I think this is a struggle going on within themselves. And they know coming back that you're going to expect certain changes with them. You're going to expect a certain change within them. You want them to change their ways. You've verbalized that. You've made that quite apparent. So they know that you're anticipating this action. So this is them holding back because they haven't addressed that yet. They don't know how to even organize themselves to begin this type of thing, and don't even know if they really want to. So they're going with, they're having a personal struggle within themselves to get this back, even though they want it. In a way, they want you back without the ultimatums. They want you back and want you to be like, it's okay, you know, we'll figure that out, and don't worry about it. You don't have to get help. You don't have to do this. You don't have to change a thing. That's kind of what they're wishing for in their mind. That you can just take back that ultimatum. Take back that fine line of, you do this, you know, you fix this, you change, or you can't come back. And that's what's holding them back at the moment, because they know that it's different this time. But they do want that old back. They want that old, I feel like maybe you guys helped each other out with finances, with material things. It put you both in a sort of an abundant type of life. They want their wish fulfillment back, and their wish fulfillment was you. Their happy times were with you. They could have drank a lot, not seeing it for a lot, but for some, they feel like this would be the ultimate success if you just put, you know, your what's it called? If you put your request down and just made it easier on them, is what I'm seeing. So what I'm seeing is they only see you. They only are deeply connected with you. They only have deep love for you. They are trying to dig deep within themselves to initiate some sort of energetic push to get something done. But what they're really hoping subconsciously, without telling you this, is they're going to be lazy. They're not going to try. And they're hoping you initiate it, Virgo. They're hoping you initiate and find strength and come back, because you have always been the one that did that. So they're hoping that you know, take the advantage, take the advancement to come towards them and say, it's okay. You know, just take a load off. I'll have your back. They're not trying, but they hope you will. Okay? So let's see what will be the outcome of this in September. Not forever, but in September. Okay? We have the Four of Wands. I love it. You could be dealing with a twin flame. Definitely a soulmate. I see that you will be seeing the fruits of your labor, Virgo, for staying in there and holding strong and always being there for this person. And they respect that you stand up for yourself. They do love that about that with you, even though you guys do fight about it often. They don't want to see you with anyone else, but they definitely don't want to lose you. So I do feel like in the month of September, at the very end, I'm almost seeing at the first week of October, that you guys are going to celebrate coming back together. Not sure who's quite going to reach out yet. I'll try to figure that out, but I see someone reaching out and discussing a resolution to this problem. Some sort of healing taking place, and the results will be very satisfying to you. You will have your fulfillment again, and I feel like this is due to you two compromising. I see compromising here. They want their happy home back. They want their marriage back, or what felt like a marriage, even if you guys were just playing house. I feel like in this time of you guys being separated, they've been doing nothing but working, because that's all they can do when they're away from you. And so they've gained some extra income per se, and they're going to bring that to you and say, look what I've been doing. You know, I'm trying. They're bringing back romance. They want the harmony back. They want to grow with you. And I do feel like you guys will accumulate some sort of sense of rejuvenation, some sort of revitalized relationship, because they're actually trying. And you know, it's that breath of fresh air when you guys finally get back together and you're laying on the couch and you can just breathe, because the person you love isn't tugging at your heartstrings anymore, and they have gone the extra mile to show you that they love you despite of all the external things in the world, all of their problems, all of your problems, all of your flaws. And you're going to, you know, relax in a tranquil state. I just see you guys being tranquil on the couch. Any other things, but you guys are going to be celebrating coming back together and very, very happy. October is going to be very, very good for you, Virgo. Yeah, I see that there was a troubled relationship. You guys may have got a divorce, or for the people that aren't married, you guys just had a separation, a temporary separation. You guys were in opposition with each other. There was conflict. There was a lot of, what I feel like happened, honestly, was a huge misunderstanding. A huge misunderstanding. And even though, Virgo, you knew it was a misunderstanding, like it just wasn't communicated very well, you were up here in it. You were like, I'm so over it. You've had so many chances. And it's like, this wasn't even that big of a deal, but it was just enough to like, that's it, you know? So I feel like this was just a misunderstanding, but was needed for your person to grow and to really show to you and prove to you that they do love you and only you, and they're trying to change that part within themselves that is unlivable. Okay? So any advice for you in the month of September? So my advice to you, Virgo, is show some maturity, okay? Be vulnerable with your conviction. Although you may feel the power and the stability, show some transparency. Show some, you know, just conviction. Just be more mature than the other person. Don't, you know, use your power for negative things and degrading them and punishing them and saying things that hurt them. Go in this with confidence, like you already are a confident person, but don't be a people pleaser either. show your leadership skills and have a conviction towards this person, because this is a person that craves to be that stable partner in your life, may have a little trouble with authority, but they do care for you. I see it. I see it. And they may not show it to you all the time. There may be some spinning habits that they have to mature on, but they're working on it, and I do see that they will prove it to you or start showing signs that they're trying in the month of September. So be that, awesome, accomplished leadership person, but have some sympathy and go in with grace, okay? So I hope this helped, Virgo. Let me know if any of this resonates or comes to fruition in the month of September. I'll leave my link down below. Please give me a thumbs up so this message can go out to more and more people, okay? But don't hear from you for comments or a personal reading. I will see you guys in the next reading. Peace and love. Bye.